heard her say many, many, many times, underneath are the everlasting arms. She earnestly wanted to be a good mother to me, and I considered her practically perfect in every way. Loving her ideas about any event that we had to plan, relishing her cooking, thrilled with her sense of fun and adventure, and accepting her advice on just about everything, except when she wanted me to wear longer skirts in 1972. And she taught me to obey. And if, because of my love of fun and adventure, I sometimes disobeyed, she punished me, not with anger, but with seriousness and love. I could truly count on her words, meaning exactly what she wanted them to mean. She was such a marvelous mother that there was no reason for me to dishonor her, except when my own self-pleasing heart got me into trouble. As we all rejoice that my mother's faith has become sight, that she is now glorified seeing him whom she loved with all her heart, I remember with delight her laughter, her joy, her fun-loving spirit as she enjoyed her grands. She'd laugh at any one of them, boy or girl, and say, "He is a scream, isn't he?" Or pointing to the last one, Sarah, laughing and saying, "She's always bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and all guns blazing, isn't she?" When she could no longer enjoy them, and I pled desperately for God to heal her, I learned what she taught so many of us: in acceptance lieth peace. The line from Amy Carmichael that she quoted many, many times: in acceptance lieth peace. When Lars called me to tell me of my mother's passing at 6:30 on June 15th, he did so by simply quoting the first line of the hymn, "The strife is o'er." And I asked, you mean she's gone to heaven?" I was immediately joyful, so thankful that God had released her from this life to live now in free abandon with a new body and a new mind. My tears would come, of course, but the knowledge that she had looked forward to heaven ever since turning 70 and even before that he had taken her across to the other side, could not keep me from shouting, "Thank you," to our God. How can we not say thanks to this God of grace and glory who has safely seen this soldier home? Thank you.
A few years ago, I was speaking at a student convention, and a girl came bounding up to me with a very bright-eyed expression on her face, and obviously a little embarrassment and hesitation. And she said, "Mrs. Eliot, can I ask you a question?" And I said, "Sure." She said, "Well, I don't know. I'm not even sure how to say this, but what I really would like to know is, who is the real Elizabeth Eliot?" I'm the handmaiden of the Lord. That's really all I want to be. I fell in love back in my college days with a young man on the campus. I realized that I was very foolish to fall in love with a man like Jim Eliot. He was a very popular man. We used to call him a BMOC, a big man on campus, or a BTO, a big-time operator. I was nothing but a TWO, a teeny-weeny operator. And I thought really there wasn't a chance in the world that Jim Eliot was ever going to look at me twice. But the day came when I found out that he not only had looked at me twice, but he was actually in love with me, and he told me so. And my feelings of love for him were enormously increased upon that revelation. And in the following days, whenever we were together, which we were as much as we could be in those last weeks of school, and we had examinations and papers, and I was about to graduate, we would walk together, we would sit together and talk together. And I was keenly aware that here was a totally different kind of person. His masculinity almost overwhelmed me at times. It gave me a sense of awe. It gave me a sense, which was new to me, of a desire to be his, to belong to him, not just to be my own person, not just to do my thing, but to do his thing.